Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about orientation. So I've done 3 months. It's been 3 months since residency started, and I'm just like, you know what? Instead of waiting till next year to do it on an orientation anniversary, why not just do it now? So orientation is usually something that you do after you march, like before residency starts. Some people do 1 week, some people do 2 weeks, some people do just a few days. So the point is just trying to orient it to how things work. So my orientation was for 2 weeks, and luckily it was paid because I don't know how we're going to be able to like do the next month orient. So it's really like nice when programs pay because many people move from different places, different states, even within the US. So we're really expecting the residency salary to at least cover rent. So yep, residency orientation can be paid or not paid. So for me, I'll be inserting some clips. So I remember my first day, I was so excited. You know, like the feeling of like first day of school, but I don't know what to expect, blah, 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 blah. It was nice, met up with some of my co-residents, met some people for the first time, like the usual, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, some people already knew one another, but story for another day. Anyways, the first thing we would do is to have breakfast, and breakfast was pastries, fruits, coffee. I don't know if there was tea. I really didn't care for those things. I just would take the fruit and the pastries because there was like always cake and then food and no conference. But that was just for the first week. On the second week, they were like, you guys are already here. They're just giving us no conference food, no pastries or anything.
So I forgot to update you guys. And this house is still empty, and I don't have a chair or a couch to sit down yet. So today was first day of orientation. I'm back. Obviously, I looked better than this. And today was just talk about benefits, insurance, retirement, medicals, dental, vision, what else? Visa, taxes, what else? What else? What else? Welcome to the program. You know how things operate, what they expect. Just really like long HR and program talk. Served breakfast, served lunch. Unfortunately, I don't eat pasta and shrimp, so I didn't take lunch. I took breakfast twice. Yeah, and then after that, I went to get my vaccine because they realized that I'm not immune to Hep B. So it's either I didn't take it as a child, which it's on my vaccination record, or so I doubt, or I wasn't immune after that. So I have this dose and second dose in a month, and then after a month, so that's in 2 months, they'll check again to see if I'm immune now. If not, they give me 2 more. And I don't want any more shots. Sorry, I'm out of breath. And then I took tetanus Tdap because reading step 2 and step 3 stuff, I heard that you're supposed to take Tdap booster every 10 years. And I know I've not had any booster since I was a child, a kid. So I opted to take one. So I did take that. And then went to get scrubs on in one store close by my co-residents. Sorry guys, I forgot to film. Unfortunately, we didn't like the scrubs we saw. So it's going to be online scrubs now. And you guys, I got my badge today. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and show it. It was actually like very exciting and real. Like, okay, so because I've graduated like 2 years ago, but I used to shy away from saying, oh, I'm a doctor. It's like, oh, call me miracle. But now, I am the doctor, like patient doctor. It's weird, but real, and you're required to carry the badge everywhere. Like, so far as you're in the hospital, you need to be badged. So it's like, okay, there's that consciousness that you're actually a doctor, and we're taught today like about taking ownership of your patient, even though you are the intern and it doesn't look like you know much. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be an exciting, hard, um, like an exciting year. Let's just say we're going to learn and grow so much in this year. Let's not say hard. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll come here. Hopefully, do a I want to say get ready with me, but it might not happen. We'll show you guys before and what happens in the orientation tomorrow and after. My co-residents are the best. The best, the best, the best. Okay. See you guys. Bye.
And then the talks began. Oh my God. So many conversations are going to be had. I think the first, our program coordinator just gave us like a rundown of what the program is like. Talks about benefits, compensation, parking, insurance, just talk, I don't think anybody knows the program more than the program coordinator. And she kind of put us through. Then my PD came, talked to us about like the program, transitioning from undergraduate, I think it was him, undergraduate medical education, like which is medical school, to graduate medical education, which is residency. And after the first day, you wouldn't even know like like, oh my god. So I have my folder from orientation. So I'm just looking at it right now. Oh, okay. So there was like a newsletter. My program director sends out these newsletters every month, and they are very fun. He has like a very amazing sense of humor. So I think they just printed this one for us, and then a map in case you get lost for people like me. But nah, I've never used this. I just get lost and find my way. Yeah, I think this is like mostly going to be helpful for people that drive. I don't even know, honestly. Accommodations, okay, really. Lodging information, where ATMs are. That's interesting. Chapel, gift shop. Okay, of course I've seen these things. My campus is a very small campus, so it's easy to know everywhere in the first couple of weeks. It's not like a very big campus. And then payroll calendar. This is like what days we're gonna get paid for the next, like for this year. Then have this thing. I think it's for like all these, if you go for conferences and stuff like that, the reimbursement application, like how to get some money back towards conferences, and maybe UWorld for step 3. Well, my program does not really pay for you, but like if you used money for something academic, they will cover it, some of it and everything. ACGME, like many programs do that. So I think this is like what you need to submit. And dress code. The following items are considered unprofessional and should not be worn. Anyways, yeah, dress code, blah, 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 professionalism and all of that. And then that week happened to be risk management week. So, you know, like the whole thing about lawsuits and legal, blah, blah, blah. So the university had, like the medical system as a whole, had a mock trial thing where every day, an actual trial, they tried to recreate it and they filmed it for YouTube. So it was nice. We used to watch it like for like 30 minutes every day. And then the next thing I have here is the pictures of everybody in the program from first year to third year and transitional year. And then I think this is MedHub. MedHub is where we log in our duty hours, so that, you know, ACGME knows, oh, who is compliant. Am I working more than 80 hours? Am I getting a break? At least one day off, or is it one day off for every 13 days or something like that? Anyways, all those kind of things. Am I getting a break after a 24-hour call? Blah, blah, blah. And this is like where I also see my evaluations and everything. So yeah, this is what MedHub is. And the truth is that when they give you all these things, they are so much, like you get overwhelmed. I didn't even know how to use MedHub until I started residency. Some of these things, I mean, it's just, they have to tell you, but most of it you will learn from your co-residents, you will learn from your seniors, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this is, but I guess I'm seeing CPR and stuff. So I guess it has to do with code status of our patients, which is a very big deal here. For every patient that we admit, we need to ask, are you full code? Are you okay with being intubated? Are you okay with resuscitations and all of that? So this, and then benefits. I think we had benefits talk on the first day. So someone came in to talk to us about, let me see, like the whole healthcare insurance, dental plan, vision plan, life insurance, blah, 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 disability. So many things that were like, I'm sorry guys, I'm new to America. I don't know what these things are. But anyways, we still had to have that talk. And my program coordinator, she broke it down to, oh, this is like what I advise as this. Obviously, like not forcing anybody, but just giving us what's important. So the person who gave the talk, she just ran through it and told us the ones to feel, the ones to not feel. And then this is like the orientation training, the schedule. So I'm trying to look now. Okay, the first day was get to know me, where they gave us like a form. You feel like what you like, hobbies, favorite movie, favorite music, blah, blah, blah. And then pets, and it's just the usual get to know me. Talking about like how to understand the yearly schedule, what happens if you're sick, how to call in disaster or sick call. I already talked about MedHub work hours. Tiger Connect is like a platform that we used to text within the hospital, like everybody within the medical system is enrolled. Professionalism, the mission of the program, talk. And I'm saying, okay, how to write a progress note, how to write a discharge note, how to document, how to do this, how to call a consult, when to call the attending. And it's like, I'm sure I didn't learn anything from this. I'm sure like everything I know now, it will be like the people I worked with. How to use Epic. We also had like some Epic workshops, which some were helpful, some were not. As I said, most of these things, they will let you know that, hey, we know we are bombarding you guys. Okay, like we know we are bombarding you guys. You just don't worry, like you will get it. And then we had people come from different specialties, like the hospitalist service, primary care service, psychiatry, like people just PT, physical therapy, occupational therapy, social work, case manager. I'm just like, oh my God, that's true. We were told about these things, but it was new, right? So it's hard to kind of say, what does the social worker do? What does the case manager do? Anyways, now please, I've done 1 month of floors, and then these things are like, I'm learning them better because I'm doing it now, or I'm communicating with these people now, not just what I was told. Yeah, we learned about mitigating burnout and fatigue. We learned about building resiliency, and then we ended the first week with an ice cream social. The next week, we had more talk from addiction people, pharmacy, as I said, people from different services, like in the hospital, will come talk to us about the expectations, like how they help. Everything in this country is teamwork. Medicine is teamwork. Biases, microaggression, communication workshop, blah, blah, blah. And then on Wednesday, I was shadowing, because when we start on nights on floors or ICU, we had one day where we shadowed someone on the floors, so that the first day will not just be like they just threw you into it. So I had one of those days. Shadowing today, I'm supposed to be there at, sign out is 7, which means I'm supposed to be there before 7. I woke up at 6 thinking that I'm just going to go casually get ready in 30 minutes, show from my house in 30 minutes. I left house 6:40. I'm gonna get there because walk to my house is like less than 10 minutes. And then the next day was my BLS, SCLS, which I thought would not be fun, but it was. So I'm looking at some of the notes that I took. Oh, patient cap is 8. Really, did I really have to know this at the time? Like, you would get it like when you start. So yeah, orientation was fun and a lot at the same time. Like some of the days will come at 8 and end like 2, 3, because all these things had to like be fitting into a schedule. And then I think we ended orientation with a group get-together thing. There was this hotel near this place. Thankfully, I live close to the hospital, so most of the things are around here. And yeah, we just hung out with like my PD, hung out with like some of like the older residents. Some staff came and stuff. I've also seen programs that end orientation with dinner, so everybody has like their own. I've seen people go out like for outdoor games. It just depends on the people in the program and the organization and what they want to do. So I remember I took some notes of orientation, some of the like highlights. Okay, my first day of orientation, yeah, I was excited, and I hope I really remember how excited I was, and so that the days when it's hard, I know that, oh, this is the job you wanted to do, right? I remember getting my badge. Yeah, it's just like, oh my God. So wait, I'm like, I even still till now struggle. Like, you have to, like, when you enter a patient's room, you have to introduce yourself so that they know which of the members of the team is there or something. So it's just like, wait, it's still like very somehow in my head to say I'm your doctor and stuff. But anyways, I got my badge. I would have preferred a resident physician badge, not a doctor badge, because doctor looks like too much responsibilities. Anyways, then yeah, we also had tours like around the hospital. We had like one of the seniors take us around. Oh, this is like the outpatient tour. This is that. Did I still get lost? Yes, I did. Yeah, and that thing, we got our lab coats as well. Like, I think I have one of mine because I'm going to clinic and I need my lab coats. So we got lab coats, like 2 pairs. We didn't get scrubs. I'm just gonna leave it there. So we got lab coats embroidered. What else? Yep. So after the 2 weeks of some fun times, some not fun talks and everything, we ended with a social thing. And that was it. I ended on Friday. Monday, I went to work and life started. And since then, I've not had a break. Just kidding. All right, guys, I would see you guys in my next video, whatever that video is. And if you have any questions about residency, I think I want to do a Q&A talking about like my first 3 months. If you have any questions about residency, just feel free to like shoot me a comment. I always reply my comments because, I mean, how many subscribers do I have? Anyways, I reply because I love to. Don't mind, I'm just yanning. But yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to like let me know in the comment section. All right, now I'll go prepare for work. work is in 20 minutes, and it takes me 10 minutes if I'm walking really slow to get there. So I better start heading out.